So art has always been part of my life. By going to different museums and seeing these different types of pictures and colors and kind of how it makes you feel inside, like, oh, this is kind of, I like that. Oh, this is really yucky. It creates something in you. When I talk with CASA kids, I explain that, people can look at things in different ways, but that you're entitled to look at things your own way. It opens your mind, and opening of the mind is what art is about. We're used to so many things, we don't realize what our life gives us every day. But when you're working with children who were neglected for whatever reason, I just like to look forward with a child. As a CASA, I don't know that my job is to make them passionate about anything in particular. I think my job is to just scratch the surface and then a little bit more, so that it emerges from them, because their passion is not going to be my passion and vice versa. And for me, reading is a passion, but for a young 14-year-old guy, it's not a passion, it's reading. But he might have something else that he hasn't discovered yet. And that's why I like talking with young people, is because they are still thirsty for information and ideas and exposure.
Lily is fiercely intelligent. She is funny. She is compassionate. She is tenacious, and she is never afraid to do the right thing. Currently, Lily is working with an undocumented youth from Guatemala who is trying to obtain a special immigrant juvenile visa, and this visa would allow him to remain in the country regardless of whether or not he is reunified with his parents, whether he is adopted, and is a key part of him having a life in the United States. And Lily has been instrumental in getting the necessary court order signed so that they can file his application for that visa. Often in the child welfare system and with these cases, we need someone who is unafraid to be honest and unafraid to fight for what these children want and need, and for the rights that should be afforded to them. Because of Lily's knowledge of the immigration system, we knew that this was an opportunity that we could push for. Everyone who comes in contact with her falls in love with her. She has a warm personality that is able to get people to the table who might not otherwise have been willing to participate. And so her personality has really been the glue holding this together.
So his caseworker does not speak Spanish. His guardian ad litem doesn't speak Spanish. The lawyers for the parents don't speak Spanish. So I'm kind of the only one who's in direct touch with him who speaks Spanish. And so I can understand things that others cannot, because it's not just knowing the language, it's the culture behind the language. So I think it's important in the work that CASA does to also be more inclusive with the cultures of the children of where they come from. I love being a CASA. I mean, it's people always ask, what's your passion? And I have had passions, and art and reading is a passion of mine. But being with young people I didn't realize that it was a passion until I started being a CASA, and I realized that this is what makes me go, yeah, this is what I want. This is the communication that I can't wait to have, to go see them in their home and just teach them how to think about themselves, or have them teach me. It's a passion, that it's become a passion. And so I tell everyone about CASA. I mean, some people are like, oh, here she comes, she's gonna talk about CASA again, But I really, it's taken off a lot of my life, and I'm very excited about that.